Hey kids! Welcome back. Alright, so if you've already watched Music Theory Lesson 1 and Music Theory Lesson 2, then you're all caught up for now. But the good news is you probably realize watching those first two videos, this video specifically is meant for 4th and 5th graders. So if you're a 4th and 5th grader and you watch the first two lesson videos, you went, man, this seems like it's for little kids. Well, kind of was, which is why we're now going to start catering to your grade level specifically. So we're going to start with a little bit of review. If you can get some paper and a pencil, I'll give you a second to do that. Great. Again, you can always pause videos if you need to go get something. All right, so we're gonna get started right away. We're just gonna start with a little bit of review, okay? I'm gonna find my trusty pen, which is in my pocket, and I'm just gonna put some stuff on the board. Now, what I'd like you to do too, if you have your paper out, great. I'm gonna draw some symbols on the board for you, and I want you to draw them too, and write down what they are. I'll give you a few seconds. Let's just start with something easy. Here we go. I'll give you 5 seconds. Now I want you to write down what kind of note that is. All done? All right, I'm gonna spell it for you. I want you to write this down on your paper if you weren't able to. Q, U, A, R, T, E, R. That's right, it's a quarter note. Now you're 4th and 5th graders, so you probably recognize 1/4 being 1/4. If I drew another shape for you, 1/4 is just 1/4 of this, okay? So what does that really mean as far as music? Well, each quarter note gets the beat. I'm gonna show you what that looks like. This is our metronome. Say metronome, kids. Nice. So yes, this is our metronome. Right now it's clicking quarter notes. I'd like you to clap along with my fingers. 1, 2, clap with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and stop. Again, you're big kids now, so this should be pretty staple. You should already know what this is. And if you don't, that's fine. You're learning today. Now we're gonna move forward. I'm going to draw a new shape on the board, and you're going to tell me what it is, or at least you're going to write it down on your paper. Someday we'll get you back in this room, and you can tell me all kinds of stuff. What's that? What are those? Go ahead and draw those on your paper, and then write down underneath what you think they might be. All done? All right, I'll spell it with you. E, I, G, H, T, wait, H. Yeah, it's a tricky word. These are 1/8 notes. You'll never guess. For every one beat, you can fit 2 1/8 notes into this. So if I put the metronome back on again, now I actually brought my practice pad this time. You probably can't see it very well, but I got a practice pad. So if these are quarter notes, then these would be 1/8 notes. Ready, go. Can you try that with me? Ready, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Right, so just for fun, I'll clap with you this time. 2, ready, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. If you were able to stay with me, great, you're halfway there. If you were not able to, you might want to stop, rewind, and try it again, because you need to be really good at this. Move this over here. Okay, turn that back off. But we've done 1/8 notes and quarter notes before. We see these a lot, especially in younger music. But now it's time to push the threshold, because your stuff in your Quaver software is about to offer you something you've not seen before. You don't have to write you do have to draw this picture, but you're not going to write down what it is because you don't quite know yet. So here we go. Yes, this is different. So go ahead and take a second and draw that. Nice. Again, feel free to pause if you need an extra second. But these are called, write this down, triplets. Triplets. What are triplets exactly? So remember those 8 notes we just discussed where we had 2 beats or 2 notes per beat? We don't have that now. Now we have 3 notes per beat. So now you get 1 or 1 and There are 2 different ways. So I'll demonstrate that for you as well. Having the metronome back on. So here are quarter notes. Clap along. 1, 2, 3, and then 8 notes sound like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now you're gonna listen first, and then you're gonna try to repeat after me, okay? So here are triplets. Ready, go. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1. Woo! Ready again. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1. You're probably asking, Mr. Hurwitz, well, why don't we just count 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3? Well, if you have 4 beats in a measure, if you're in a 4/4 pattern and you have 4 beats per measure, you're not going to be able to go 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3. It's not going to be easy for you. It's better to go 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2. So let's do it one more time. I'll clap with you this time. This. 1, 2, ready, go. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1. Is that too fast? Let me slow it down. You never know. Sometimes things are more challenging than we lead on. And if you can't do something today, does that mean you'll never be able to do it? Of course not. You'll be able to do it. That's better. That's better. 2, 1 and a go. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1. Nice job. Okay, last but not least, we need to include our final set for today's theory lesson 3 for 4th and 5th graders. Again, I've talked a lot about the notes on the staff, how to find them, what they sound like, but today is our first rhythmic lesson. It's still part of tonal theory, so just hang on tight. Our last note, and if you already know this, great. Draw the picture and write it down. But if you don't, then stay tuned. Notice that I not only gave it 1 connecting line across the top, but I actually gave it 2. That makes these, that's right, kids. That makes these 16th notes. That means every 4 notes for 1 beat. So this is 1 right here, and this is how there are different ways to do this, but I like to go 1, E, and That's what I like to do. Putting the metronome back on again. Ready, go. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1. Now we can go really fast with this if we wanted to. But today we're gonna go nice and slow. So with me now, and I'll clap with you. 1, 2, 3 E and a go. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1. That's right. So your quaver lesson that ties into this. There's going to be some activities on there. We're going to have to do quarter notes, 8th notes, 16th notes, and triplets. It's going to be challenging, but you can do it. If you have any questions, make sure you reach out to me in my Google Classroom or try to send me a message on Quaver. But until next time, bye kids!